made a little bit more money, I thought maybe we could get married on Christmas Day.
Oh my God, I love that.
All we need is $1,000, maybe $1,500, and then we're over this hump, and then we could go back to business as usual.
Those are new bed sheets.
It's a pillowcase.
But it's part of a set.
Cops aren't gonna care if we rip off some wise guys.
All right, this is a robbery.
Protagonizando la divertida comedia Rob the Mob, Andy Garcia interpreta a un jefe del crimen en busca de venganza.
It's such an interesting thing when you say, we're gonna rob these social clubs, and we're gonna rob them. They're not gonna be able to do anything about it because they can't call the police, because the police immediately will say, oh, really, someone robbed your joint? We're gonna come in there and dust things off, and they went, no, you don't want you in here. So that concept was already inherently funny. And all of a sudden you got a genre movie that's a thriller with a great cast. And in our case, you have a sort of a mob movie, Bonnie and Clyde, tragic love story with a great, I mean, look at the cast we have, it's fantastic.
They used to humiliate my father every day. A bunch of greasy old guys coasting on their reputations.
All the cash inside. Come on.
They're gonna kill him.
You can revisit a genre that's done a lot.
The potential ramifications of betrayal.
But if it's executed properly and it's written beautifully, then it's still a thriller. It's still a revenge piece or whatever, but what is the articulation of that story? The better you write it, the better characters you create, the better cast you attract.
Unity is the only solution in times of crisis. Our principles are honor, sacrifice, and above all, solidarity.
Y Andy es un actor que siempre disfruta de viajar de regreso a otro periodo en el tiempo.
The 90s still had the remnants of illicit things going on, left over from the 70s and 80s in terms of the drug trade. And, well, the drug trade still exists today. I mean, that's not gone away. In fact, if anything, it's gotten even worse. I don't think there's such a thing as a simple time, really. Something's always fermenting and boiling over.
They gonna play around here?
If it's the 50s, maybe it wasn't cocaine trade, but there was rock and roll, So there's always something that's really coming to life.
I wrote this because of you. You gotta do something for these kids.
Get out there and bring them in. They're done.
In the history of crime, few have been so foolhardy as this striking young woman and her Uzi-waving partner. Queen's own Bonnie and Clyde.
It's good, right?